What is good, everybody? My name is Polo. Hope you're doing well. And today I have a request to check out, well, I would say revisit a band, Cake. All right, the band name Cake, which I've reacted to one song prior to this one, and I remember really enjoying the band, and I was thinking about their name, Cake. Like, okay, that's an easy name to come up with. I'm surprised no one took it, but apparently they took the name and did some really great things with it because they have some fans that are still here today, right? And the song we are checking out is Cake Frank Sinatra. All right. Now, I haven't heard this. You guys are about to go on that journey with me shortly. Before we get into it, if you like this type of content, do me a big favor and like the video. If you want to stay up to date whenever I post, subscribe and hit that notification bell. The engagement, the likes, the comments, and even the shares when you share this video with other music lovers, it helps the video grow, and I truly appreciate it. All right, let's go ahead and check this one out.
Beyond the suns.
Okay, first impression is the melody of the vocals. It's unique. I like it. I like when bands do that. It's really long. When you catch the pattern here, but that's Cake for you. I different from anything I've checked out before, and my first impression is I like it. I don't know why that part makes me smile.
Beyond the suns that guard this roost, beyond your flowers of flaming truth, beyond your latest ad campaigns, an old man sits collecting stamps in a room all filled with Chinese.
Oof, chills. Okay. Sometimes when I listen to music, I don't just listen to whether or not I like the song. I'm also like asking myself, how would this be today? Like, would this be a hit today? And this feels like a timeless record. Like if this was a new release today, I think, provided, there's still people out there that have taste for this, that there's still a fan base for it. Cause I'm new to it. And I think that it's completely hot. I think it's dope. I'm pretty sure they haven't even got to the meat and potatoes of the record yet. But a lot of times when I'm listening to music, it's sometimes just the little things that I enjoy. But yeah, this is some fly stuff right here. I love it.
Your latest ad campaigns, an old man sits collecting stamps in a room all filled with Chinese lamps. He saved what others throw away. He says he'll be rich someday. We know of an ancient radiation that haunts dismembered constellations, a faintly glimmering radio station.
My favorite thing about the record is definitely the vocals so far. Just amazing. The writing of the song, you know, the way he hops over the words with his voice. I don't know how to describe it, but you know, like it's the thing that caught. But everything about this, the atmosphere. I'm not quite sure which story he's telling yet. I don't really care. I always listen first to how the music makes me feel, just sonically, like what mood does it put me in, you know, like when I start off, this is the first reaction. When I start off, a lot of times I'm typically mellow most of the day, you know, or unless but depending on the mood that I'm in, but music can kind of shift your mood when it's powerful. And that's what this does here.
We know of an ancient radiation that haunts dismembered constellations, a faintly glimmering radio station.
Oh man, love the riff here. Chills. Oh my gosh. Okay. Straight chills through my body through that session. They have this ability, like he's not blowing you away with his vocals. You know, it's you know, and they're not blowing you away with the way they're playing their instruments. It all feels kind of simple, you know what I mean? But I'm pretty sure it's far from it. I don't play an instrument, so I don't know. But it's beautiful, gorgeous, you know. This whole scene here, this section of the record. Love the way this was arranged. I love the tone and the sound of that guitar he's playing. I love it, unique, you know.
We know of an ancient radiation that haunts dismembered constellations, a faintly glimmering radio station.
You know what the melody reminds me of? Like that he's singing? Like something that I've never been in any form of military, but that's something that they would sing in the military when they're doing their cadence. Okay, like it was inspired by that. Okay, not saying that I've ever heard anything quite like this, but it's something that, you know, a group of guys or gals can march to, you know, and that kind of gets them in that mode, you know, at least the way that that melody is written, you know.
That haunts dismembered constellations, a faintly glimmering radio station. While Frank Sinatra sings stormy weather, the flies and spiders get along together. Cobwebs fall on an old skipping record.
I had a little bit of fear that the song was over already. Love the drums here. Oh, man. Chills again. What a beautiful, beautiful track, man. Never heard it before, but one of those repeat worthy tracks, in my opinion. All right. 10 out of 10. Um, Straight euphoria, if I'm using the word right. I loved everything about that. That is my taste in music. That is, I always say, does it make the forerunner? Absolutely, it makes the forerunner for this one. This is one that you can play on repeat over and over and over again and never get tired of it, in my opinion. I read the comments that this is some people's favorite Cake song. If you're a Cake fan, let me know if you agree with that. If you follow my channel, you know I'm not easily influenced. I still come up with my own opinion, and whether I like something or not. That's just the way that I am. And I don't know. I only know two songs. But the two songs that were requested, of course, they're going to be fan favorites. I've said this before a lot of times back when I used to buy CDs. My favorite song on the CD was rarely the single. Okay, I would always look for that deep album cut that was amazing. Like that song that just that's not made for the radio. I don't know if this one was made for that or not, or if Cake is even that type of band. You guys can fill me in on some fun facts about the band that I can read. That gives you guys something to write, to give me some engagement. But I can say another thing is that, when I get a Cake request, and this was a request from Patreon and a Discord member as well. Shout out to you, my friend. Appreciate the support as well. Yeah, let me know. I see the name Cake, and it's going to be like, all right, this is going to be a great one, because I don't always, there are a lot of reactors that can react to anything. Sometimes I hear stuff and I be like, man, there's people out here that like this, you know what I mean? And I could barely even finish the song. It's like glass in my head listening to certain types of music. But people that find my channel, many of us have the same taste in music, I believe, which I wasn't expecting. I was expecting to not like 60 to 70% of the stuff that's sent my way. But I definitely wasn't expecting to have my mind blown as much as I have on this channel. And Cake just did that with this. AirPods making noise over here. Cake just did that with this record. 10 out of 10, masterpiece. The video was beautiful as well. I try to focus mainly on the music and not get too distracted, but I think that the video was done so well that as a first impression, it went great with the music. It wasn't too distracting, in my opinion. Okay. What do you guys think? Especially if this is your first time hearing it as well. What was your opinion of it? You don't have to go with what I say. Did you like it? You digging it, not digging it? I think it was a masterpiece. That's just me though. All right. So that's what I got for you guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, all that good stuff. If you guys want to support the channel as well, as most of these music reactions are not monetized. So this is a subscriber funded show. So donations and requests via Buy Me a Coffee, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all those different things help keep this channel going. I also have another channel called Polo Reacts, which is my main channel. So if you've only found me here and you're looking for music reactions, go to Polo Reacts as well. There's a lot of music reactions, which I built that channel off of as well, but I do a little bit of everything on there now. Because if you just do music on YouTube, it's not sustainable. It's too niche. Everybody has their different taste and you don't make any money off of it. So a lot of reactors stop doing music reactions and go to something completely different. If you've ever been following people who react to music that stop, that's the reason why it doesn't make any money. But I do it because I actually love music, but it is hard to keep this channel going. So I appreciate you guys who do support and like and subscribe and leave comments and all that other stuff. Until next time, my friends, appreciate you. Peace.